All right, so for my plyometric training, to start, I think it's always important to start with a good dynamic warm-up. Like we did in the last discussion, I would follow something similar to that to get warmed up before getting into the plyometric drills. I like to do the plyometric drills when I'm fresh at the beginning of one of my field sessions before we go into our speed work or our change of direction or agility work. So that's kind of the structure I usually follow: warm-up, plyometric training, and then our field work for the day. So on this first day, we begin with just hurdle hops. So I don't have hurdles here, but I like to use the hurdles because it's easy to progress by changing the height of the hurdles or adding the amount of hurdles you have. So I started with just 3 sets of about 6 hurdles of just a vertical hop. So you're gonna focus on, the first thing I like to do is focus on the positioning in the first week or two. So you're gonna hurdle hop up over and stick in between each hurdle up into the next hurdle. It's important to focus on getting the right movement before you get into the repeat jumps. So you wanna start in a good position, no counter movement, hop, stick, land on the balls of your feet, shoulders over your knees, hips and ankles there. So then you'll repeat that 6 times for about 3 sets. Again, it's easy to progress that with the height of the hurdles you're using or how many hurdles you're going. From there, I like to use depth drops to focus on reactivity. So from here you can do something on different size boxes. The first one will be a depth drop into a vertical jump. So I'm gonna come off here, step off, boom, get up quick into a vertical jump, stick and hold. Same thing, focusing on that positioning on the balls of the feet when you land and stick after that vertical. From there, I would just go into a vertical med ball throw. So from there, I like to start here. Again, focusing on the positioning in the first couple weeks, so we get tall on the counter movement, get up, and then jump, big throw up with the med ball there. Next, for kind of the ankles and focus on more reactivity here, you can just do pogo jumps in place, trying to stay stiff throughout the hips and the knees. Focus on pushing through the floor with the balls of your feet and pulling up the toes as you jump there. You can do those in place, or you can even do those moving forward for 5-10 yards as you progress the distance there. Last, for upper body, one of my favorites is the plyo push-up. So what you're gonna do is just a normal push-up, but you're gonna go down, up fast, and stick on the hands. Go down, up fast, and try and stick on the hands there. So you're trying to push up as high as you can, and then stick stiff on the hands there. So that's kind of my day 1 there. Again, on my second day of field work, again, we'd warm up, and then we'd get into our plyometric drills. So that first day was focused on more vertical plyometrics with some upper body. This next day will be focused on more frontal plane, lateral plyometrics with a little upper body in there as well. So to begin, I would like to start with the hurdles again. So we would do the similar thing as the vertical hurdle hops, but now we're gonna go lateral. So same thing, we're gonna start in a good position, no counter movement. We'd have a bit of a smaller hurdle on these. You're up lateral, stick and hold. Again, you can do that for, I started with 6 hurdles, easy to progress by increasing the number of hurdles and then being reactive in between as you get more comfortable in the movement. So we'd start with double leg, then you can go to single leg hurdle hops. Again, focusing on that positioning on the feet, landing in a good place with your knee tracking over your toes and your shoulders and hips in a good position. So from there, we would go into, again, another depth drop to focus on reactivity. But this time, instead of a vertical, we're gonna drop down, up, broad jump out, and stick for our depth drop on there. Now, one of my favorite for basketball too is a med ball chest pass into a split landing. So you're gonna come here. I'm gonna again focus on my positioning here. I'm gonna come down, you broad jump out, med ball pass, stick in a split landing with the leg forward there. You can do each leg there a couple times. Again, you would med ball chest with the ball there. I don't have the med ball to throw here, but You go big, hard med ball push out there for the upper body. Again, working on the lower body too there, landing in a split, good split lunge position. The last thing I have on my second day is to work again in that frontal plane on our single leg stability, which is big in basketball as well. So we're gonna do what's called a skater hop. I'm gonna start here in a good position, load this left leg, attack the other side, stick and hold. Again, back this side, stick and hold, and focus on that positioning for the first couple weeks. From there, you can progress it into faster skater hops side to side.